Welcome, everyone. Love and respect. This is Roxanne Grinage. Those of you who've seen any of my video journalism, citizens reporting, or administrative documentation services knows that I'm a 9-year demonstrator of an invention of business method that raises quality of life by providing standard access to rights and ownership protection for the previously unseen, unmeasured, and unaccommodated worldwide population of disadvantaged creators, whose disadvantage isn't always necessarily an economic one, but a disadvantage of information or having been victimized by machine-like traditionally evolved processes that cause their work product and careers contributions to be snuffed out before they can make it to market or to enter fairly into competitive processes that would permit industries to see their work products for purchase. You also know that we are developing for the purpose of, we've already announced to a 15-member managed service list in the Obama administrative executive officers responsible for the stimulus recovery budget implementation. Our announcement, our being the in the trenches Americans, our qualified contributions and data where we have documented several headings for market entering challenges for disadvantaged creator population, American families, American workforce, and product contributors. Our series is called In the Trenches, Qualified Contributions, Administrative Solutions for Traditionally Systemized Administrative Challenges, and we are committed to demonstrating that there are administrative formulas for permanently successful U.S. economic recovery plans and budget implementation. They do exist. They take into account more than just revenues and dollars. They take into account work ethic, synergy, and intent. Work ethic, synergy, and intent are actually measurable variables that impact U.S. economy in as much as they drive accountability. We are asking for and have come up with administrative ways for two-way accountability, that all those agencies and systems that are receiving any federal money, and our court system, our family court system, is in fact receiving, law enforcement receive federal money, need to be accountable to the U.S. citizenry for how it implements and delivers the funds. In this case, we say that we are adding a heading to our prototype development of the Administrative Solutions Tool, the U.S. Citizens-Controlled, publicly searchable incident reporting docket database. Please join us, and thank you for those who have already joined us, and please continue to follow us and join us in our documenting administrative horror stories for every traditionally mechanized administrative attack, which is everything from incarceration, being incurring personal injuries while in the custody of law enforcement, fraudulent claims that enact the internal revenue machine against us, oppressive child support, abducting America's children into unsafe and product contribution, blocking households where they're not able to get educated, they're never able to bring their develop a product of careers and work contribution to market, where they're doomed to say, ignorant street crime. The victims of earned income credit theft as a dependent, or somebody who's just looking for check and food stamps or to enhance their already receiving welfare. We say, HireLyrics says, and especially with the onset of the internet technologies and citizen journalism being enhanced, where now citizens can actually report what they know to have been experienced or witnessed, as long as it's verified. We have a right to report who is attacking us. We have a right to leverage accountability, and we have a right, a constitutional right, to leverage personal, not just professional, accountability. Okay, so we are going to demonstrate with our prototype development the addition of another heading to the U.S. Citizens Control Publicly Incident Reporting Docket database. We're adding this heading. And this went to August 12th to Supreme Court Justices Justice Stephen Breyer and Justice Antonin Scalia. Justice Stephen Breyer is noted for having made this quote: "The court has found no single mechanical formula that can accurately draw the constitutional line in every case." There's that word mechanical, okay? So the court, where it can't draw a mechanical line, the Supreme Court is in a position to interpret our Constitution, to apply our Constitution fairly, for recognizing where mechanical entities, mechanical processes have become corrupt and destructive to American workforce families as they are wielded by corrupt, unethical, and dishonest court employees, in this case bar attorneys, custody masters, support masters, and so-called administrative judges, okay? And the so-called disciplinary boards and offices of Inspector General and the city governments that just look the other way in the lower courts, all right, because it is a big business machine. And it went to Justice Antonin Scalia, Supreme Court Justice, who's noted for saying, quote, "What in the world is a moderate interpretation of constitutional text? Halfway between what it says and what we'd like it to say?" And of course it went to Rahm Emanuel to note that we added this heading to what we already previously sent. This is the cover.